The ladder of inference is a powerful tool. It helps us understand how we make decisions. We start by observing the world around us. We then use these observations to draw conclusions. These conclusions shape our actions. By understanding this process, we can make better decisions. The ladder of inference is a valuable model. It helps to avoid miscommunication. It also helps us to build stronger relationships. We need to be aware of our own biases to do this. We also need to be willing to see things from other people's perspectives. Leaders in particular benefit from this model. It allows for clearer communication. It also leads to better decision-making. Ultimately, this leads to a more harmonious and productive work environment. Imagine a team meeting. The manager presents a new project. One team member remains silent. The manager might interpret this silence as negativity. They might think the team member dislikes the project. This assumption could lead the manager to exclude the team member. However, the reality could be different. The team member might be thinking deeply about the project. They might have a question they are hesitant to ask. Jumping to conclusions can lead to misunderstandings. This can damage relationships and hinder progress. By using the ladder of inference, the manager can avoid this pitfall. Instead of assigning negative meaning to the silence, the manager could pause. They could then ask the team member for their thoughts. This simple act of communication can prevent a misunderstanding. The ladder of inference has 5 key steps. Firstly, selecting data. We observe the world around us. We select pieces of data. This data forms the basis of our inferences. Secondly, assigning meaning. We attach meaning to the data we select. This meaning is based on our experiences, beliefs, and values. Thirdly, forming assumptions. Based on the meaning we assign, we make assumptions. These assumptions fill in the gaps in our understanding. Fourthly, drawing conclusions. Our assumptions lead us to draw conclusions. These conclusions shape our beliefs about a situation. Finally, taking action. We take action based on our conclusions. These actions can be verbal or non-verbal. Let's explore the power of the pause. The key to using the ladder of inference effectively is to pause. We need to pause at each step of the ladder. This allows us to reflect on our thinking. Pause at selection. Are we selecting data objectively, or are we focusing on data that confirms our existing beliefs? Pause at meaning. Is there another way to interpret this data? What meaning might someone else assign to this? Pause at assumptions. What assumptions are we making? Are these assumptions valid? Pause at conclusions. Are our conclusions supported by the evidence? Are there other possible conclusions? By pausing and asking these questions, we can avoid jumping to conclusions. We can also make more informed decisions. The benefits of using the ladder of inference in the workplace. Using the ladder of inference in the workplace can lead to improved communication. By understanding how we form our perceptions, we can communicate more clearly. Stronger relationships. Open communication builds trust and strengthens relationships within teams. Better decision-making. When we are aware of our biases, we can make more objective and informed decisions. Increased productivity. Effective communication and decision-making lead to increased efficiency and productivity. The ladder of inference is a valuable tool for anyone who wants to improve their thinking. By understanding the steps involved in the ladder, we can make more conscious and informed decisions. Let's elevate our decision-making together. Contact us today.